Says the one wearing the Sun's Under Armour t-shirt.
Last night you came out with nothing but shit.
Listen, the hatred in his voice.
You tried to bully a man last night.
Bully?
Making Alex look silly.
And you kept getting
A
everything
5 foot
wrong.
nothing woman bullying a great oaf like that?
Trolls coming into your
I
fucking
think
chat,
not.
saying shit that wasn't true and running it. It's not a golfing jacket.
Hey,
It was a
Tom
golfing fucking rag.
Oh.
Raggedy jumper. Fucking hell. I think I remember my dad having one of them when I was 3. Swear to God. And I'm fucking 59.
Same age as me.
She's not but a beg, malicious, vile, old woman. That's what she is.
Old, but he's
People are
older
too
than
scared
me.
to say how they feel. Don't know why. She's just a person on the app.
They're the same age.
Person
So
on
if she's old, you're old.
Exactly.
just another person. Drinking, spouting the mouth off, thinking they're big, thinking they're clever, when all they are is jealous of another person on the app that's making money and's got a fucking solid growing community.
Right. I come on this app just like everybody else does, right? If you come on the app and you put your gifts on, we all honour you for the same thing. But what I've never done is went around and just dropped things in people's ears and then went and, like, for a bit of entertainment for himself. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he'll know what I'm on about, using that money to entertain himself. I'm just saying that you'll know exactly what I'm on about. But anyway, shame on you taking people's money to entertain yourself, Babby.
The fuck head. Absolutely. You were so effective.
So, when you hear of a video of him, then that was the last of the chippy one, I think. And then Nikki moving it on the app and something absolutely abhorrent. So before I'll play these,
Let me jump on because
when I've played,
we were listening.
where EQ goes in pockets, explains how. Right, I'll play this because it was all involving the same thing. Then I'm going to open the boxes. You can come in and have all your opinions on the EQ, Luke, Chippy. You can come in and have your opinions.
So what you were saying, and obviously, like, he's not responsible for mine. If his chat is going up with, we never liked her anyway, then you never supported me even when he was shouting me out or whatever then in the first place, if you already knew. It's just that whole, like, and you know what the funny thing is? He really thinks it's going to go down well by going, she's not changed. Why? What have I said? What have I said apart from question your morals and what you're doing and how sneaky you're moving on this app? That's all I've questioned. So how is that me saying anything disgusting, saying anything bad? It's not at all. So to stand there and say that, he just makes himself look stupid because everyone's just going to turn around and go, but you sat with her for 8 months. You were selling her on your platform to us for 8 months. So he just make himself look stupid.
Oh, and of course, well, you know. So I'll say no more.
We're having a little watch of you now anyway.
Okey pokey.
See you later, my love. Bye.
Talk to you soon. Bye. No, but I agree. It's just like it just like took an absolute turn. God damn it, you know. Like, God forbid you just literally give your opinion. Like, no, this don't sound right. But like, who was the one that lost their shit? Mr. Luke. You know, makes you then kind of wonder, maybe he knows what he's been doing and couldn't quite handle, like, you know, the heat of the kitchen, shall we say. Yes. But there you go. Bastard.
Got to leave a bit of room for the cyclist, mate. You're eating your blueberry muffin there, son. Naughty. Got to give the cyclist a bit of space.
So that was the little segment on transphobic. Is it homophobic? I don't know the phobics and whatever. Anyways, all of that. So now I'm going to open the boxes, put me back in the big screen again, and then I think you do it like this. And there's a one where, here it is. So anybody now on any of the videos that I've played, if you want to come in, but request, say me in the comments, please, so they know, because some people thing that by mistake. So, mods who's ever in, make sure they've got a heart me, please, first. And then you can come in the box. That's the tall a heart me. Thank you.
Afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My opinion isn't probably going to go down really well.
Have your truthful opinion. That's what it's for. And that's what I want it to be about.
Yeah, so obviously I actually felt sorry for EQ because people didn't realise that even EQ said that things were said on the phone and then when he went live it was said different. So she already had little bits of things in her head. So when it happened again and she sort of lost it, it wasn't out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense? I did feel a bit sorry for her on the way he sort of kicked off. And I wish he'd maybe listened a bit more today to sort of EQ and Blaster and stuff instead of reacting again.
Yeah, I agree.
But I do love Luke. I'm just being totally honest.
I love Luke. But again, listen, I'm guilty of that too. So I'm not going to say there's only Luke does that. I do exactly the same. And you know what it's like when somebody comments sometimes and I'll bounce on them and then I say, oh my God, I'm sorry. The freaking camera keeps trying to turn on. I'm sorry I took that the wrong way. That's what I think Luke does. The same as I do. But yes, I just wish he'd sat back a little bit and listened how EQ felt to what she'd heard in that clip to whatever, you know what I'm saying. But yes, I agree.
But yeah, I'm going to drop down, but I just thought I'd say it because I've already said it sort of in EQ's comments and I'd prefer to put it out there so Luke knows what I've said. That I just...
Well, can I give me own point? I know EQ's in the chat as well. What I think as well, in my opinion, I think this is it, EQ done the same as well. You jumped because you heard Dave come in and I think you picked a bit up, Chelsea, where he said something about the phone calls and that was totally wrong. Do you know what I'm saying? See how it looks?
Yeah, it's just more that you can't have your point of view, and he's been attacking me all day again today, diminishing my platform, degrading my audience. He's been telling everybody that I'm lying about my age. I've had to put my passport up. Then he comes on and says it's fake. He's sitting there and saying that he's going to report me for copyright, but he hates it when Zach done it, and we all supported him against that, did we not, Pearl? We joined his boxes, we showed him support, and now he's being malicious, telling whoever he tells on the phone, oh yes, multiple accounts, but you're sitting on a backup account only yesterday, so he's getting malicious and nasty with it again, you know, like you can't just leave it type of thing. So
is there any, you know, for you, just for this, I know you're not going to be friends and you don't want to talk, but is there any way Luke can come in and you explain how you picked it up and he explain how he picked it up?
All I want is for him to drop my name out of his lives and he'll be left out of my lives, and that's all I want.
Can we share the live to Luke, please?
But if he's going to keep sniping at me, I'm going to snipe back. I'm never going to be vile again because that's what he wants me to do, but I'm going to keep sniping back. And he's sitting there and saying he's going to report me and have my account taken down and everything. Pearl, he wants to take me livelihood because he doesn't like what I've said. He hasn't listened to Blaster today. It was mirrored what I've said and said. You've told me things on the phone with meaning herself, and then you're doing something completely different, so I understand where she's coming from, because you've got to remember, we all speak to Luke off the app, he tells us one thing, and then it plays out differently online, and it's like,
this is why I would like him, if he will, because I think it would be nice. Luke, do you want to come in?
Well, I can't stay, Pearl, love, because I'm doing me cleaning, but I just want
if he comes in, Chelsea, do you want to come back in and you and him have this?
No, I just want him to leave my name out of his mouth, stop being malicious, stop lying about my age and everything, and stop telling people that my platform's finished. And then I in that clip that you played the podcast, it wasn't the full clip, I actually thanked you, Pearl, because you were one of the only people who was texting me saying, jump in me live, Babby, let's run your accounts up. So I'm very grateful to you for that, Pearl. But the fact that he's trying to take me down and take me accounts down is malicious. And it's just crazy. When we all had us back, and I've had us back for the last 8 months, you know, and as soon as I disagree with one thing, and Blaster said exactly the same, so why isn't he reacting that way to Blaster, telling him he's going to take care of it?
You know why? I think he's had time to think about what's happened, and this is why I would have liked him to come in, because we all know what Luke is, and if you said he's done it today again, I don't think I don't know, I can't speak for him, but I know.
2 days on the run, he said that he's reporting my account again to get me taken down for copyright, and he's getting Bert and Ralph involved and all this type of stuff, you know what I mean, maliciously.
And that's what I said. So if the both of you just agree, don't call each other no more.
He called me.
It's done.
Yeah. He started us live up twice today. The footage is on there. He then lied to Delusive Angie and said she sent people over to vote for her on the poll where I come second. I didn't. I sat on silence and it was him sending people over. So he's starting up his old shit again. And then when I start reacting and stuff, he plays victim. So it's just not good enough. If he wants to be left alone and his name left out of my mouth, he needs to stop mentioning my name and stop lying about me, telling everybody I'm 40 when I'm 38. Every official court document, which is online from when I went to prison, the law is there. It says how old I am. So I've showed my passport and everything. He's still sitting there telling everybody that I'm lying about my date.
Why clip because it was tagged in it. You must have put your passport up and showed your date of birth.
If you're willing to lie about something like that, you know what I mean, then you're not showing that you're not this trustworthy person, are you? And then sitting there and scandalising me when he sat with me for 8 months and hasn't had all this thing. He shut everyone down who said anything about me. No, she's fine. Now it's all of a sudden I haven't changed and I'm this bad person again. And so he's starting the hate campaign on me again. And it won't work because I won't go down without a fight, so you can piss off. All right, girls. Bye, love.
Babs. Thanks. Hi, everyone. But I think it would be nice if Luke could come in, they could speak and listen, even if they're not going to be friends. Just, I don't know, come on. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's just starting everything back up again. I don't know. Sorry, everybody. Hello. Hi, everyone. Do you want to unmute?
Move.
Right. Kate, do you know you're in? Not now. Hi, everybody. Does anybody want to speak? Or if not, we'll kick you out.
I want to speak.
Hi, my babby.
I am my babby. But look, I don't want to speak about that situation. I'm speaking about something else. I've just come here to say I've always loved you. I always will love you till the end.
What about done?
Okay? You haven't done nothing, but apparently we're all going to die at 1 a.m. today, so I'm just going around telling everyone I love them.
Oh, well, I love you. I've always loved you and I will to the end.
Love you too, babe. Love you too. And ride or die till that fucking nuke hits the sky. That's the saying, okay?
Exactly, Maya, MT.
Right.
Remember, we love each other.
We do love each other. All right. See you soon.
See you later. Bye. Oh, we love our MT. So, does anybody want to come in and have an opinion on what's gone on about people saying about calling Luke the names that he called, EQ being about the plastic wanny, about things that's happened? Does anybody want to? Because if not, I'll move on to the Canadian Angie one. I know I wasn't even mentioning that, but at least I know he loves us now. So, does anybody want to be in? No. 3, 2, 1. Well, we're a bit then. Let me take the boxes off. So that was that segment anyways, right? And like I said, I'm not going to be doing... There's people in the boxes. Mods, do you want to put somebody in and just to say, make sure, because I don't want to cut it off and think that people can't have a chat. Hi, Jem.
Barney Walsh.
Jem? Don't think Jem realises she's in the box. Right, let's move on. So, let me take these. Oh. Turn on. There we go. So, again, put me back in. Oh, I'll have to turn the bloody boxes off. Where they're back. 2, put me in there, back down to there. And... we'll get on now So anybody that's going to be triggered, I'm sorry, you're going to have to leave the live. But it's something that I think does need speaking about. So where, now some of these videos, they're going to, blah, 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 blah. Luke calls Canadian out, puts her face on screen, and Luke is voting EQ, pass all the...
Put yourself on camera so we can all have a laugh. And
right, just while we were on that subject, I just want to show this.
so that's all I've got to say, really.
And then we'll get
that's
to
the only
other.
reason I jumped live. And fair play to the Blaster for calling CA out. Thank you to everyone that's called CA.
I think Luke and Red don't clap back to her.
Right, so Luke's going around telling everybody that I'm 40 years of age. My date of birth is the 7th of August, 1987. Here's my passport. Give me a moment, let me just pop it up onto the screen for you. Obviously, I've redacted my personal information.
Thank you,
But
everybody.
let's show the
Can we
liar
keep
that
tapping
he
that
is.
screen, me babbies, and go a little heart me in? Thanks. Appreciated.
Let me just spin the screen. So another lies came on and told. Wait, hang on, it won't let me flip.
Thank you, everybody. Thanks, Michael Capel and Kaz and
I'll
Anne.
rotate it.
Thank you.
There we go.
Jade, thank
7th
you
of
for
August,
this.
1987.
There we go.
So you're saying that my passport's lying as
Well,
well?
it was on the screen. I know it's blanked out of there,
All
but really,
public information says my
shouldn't have had to
date
say
of birth,
that.
but apparently it's a
Thank
lie.
you.
So there's my passport. 7th of August, 87. So why are you lying again to your audience yet again?
Anyways, there's the proof of
You keep
that.
lying.
She's put the proof out there. Not that I think she had to. Where is all of this? So it'll be all down here. And Luke confessed his love. We've read that and we've read that and we've read that. And so, what is... Did I put this in on these two? Jason joins the box, so there must be a one...
Anything bad in the box? I already had one.
Right, Corey says he sent a very threatening message to Delusive, told her cease and desist, so it's back to the Jason one.
Anything bad in the...
Right. So this is when Jason gets in the box.
This is Jason.
Them AIs is getting
Jason.
younger.
What a surprise. He hit it by accident. Hello, Jason.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, I
Hi,
just want to
everyone.
say, I am a puff, and I don't want to hear that word offensive, any way, shape, or fucking form.
There you go.
But never mind, there you go. That is Jason that's not taking that word offensive. That's his right. Nobody can take that away. But Luke is taking it as an offensive word to him. So there's the difference. So never mind, cardboard cut out, there you go. He doesn't, that's a one individual person. He's not speaking for everybody.
But
I guess it's considered an offensive.
Not considered, it
It
is.
really does take an offence, because he couldn't get a man, or a woman,
Yes, it's offensive.
or a fucking pig, or a
This is
dog
bad.
to shag him.
Wow. See the laugh? Right. This is her. Now, this man is saying the most vile, disgusting... Luke was called that as a child. Exactly. Listen, Luke's told a few of us why. I know it doesn't. I'm going to have to keep stopping it so the AI doesn't pick up on the video. That's what I'm keep stopping and starting for. Yeah, because you can't let them play through or you just constantly get bananaed. Anyways, but look at that there. But Luke was called this as a child. That's the top and bottom of it. That's why Luke doesn't like being called that. But for her to laugh when this man is saying what he's saying and she's laughing at paedophilia, listen to it, and she thinks this is okay. When the comments go against her, she makes out she didn't understand what it was about. Lies.
Oh, no!
Jason, you're just as bad as yourself.
Still got laughing.
Even his own uncle wouldn't even touch him. And
Wow.
he was a
Bleep.
So there we go.
Bleep.
Goodbye, Jason. Goodbye.
Big love.
Bye.
Did you hear that? And it was Ricochet who dropped him out because she doesn't realise who dropped him first. And she said, Jason, big love. Why are you saying big love to anybody that's just come in and said about Luke, saying even his own paedophile uncle wouldn't touch him? What is funny about that? Can you tell me? This is how vile this woman is. She'll turn it around. And Ricochet was disgusted. He was. Good on him for chucking him out the box. But again, listen, Ricochet can go there. Not like that, but he is vile. Again, about women's looks, goes in and everything. If Angie's calling me and I'm calling Angie, again, Ricochet shouldn't get involved. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, but he can be vile too. But I will say, good on Ricochet for dropping that Jason out. But if you listen to this clip a little bit further on, he says it's not him who's going to get the hate for it, it's going to be you. So was he protecting her platform? Make your own mind up.
Oh my God.
That was disgusting. Jennifer, you were wrong.
Jason.
She's watching the comments. Look at the laughing faces and then comments.
Jason. I think that did go a little bit too far.
Reading the comments.
Way too far.
But yet she listened to the song before and laughed, and she listened to Jason and laughed. So, again, where is she? Any type of woman, because what she's basically mocking there is a pedophile can go and do what they want, and she thought that was funny. I'm sorry, that ain't good. So there was that, and then what is this? Where's the rest of the Angie things? What goes on? That's Luke's things. So it's all here. Sorry, everybody. Corey, Q coming to, and Luke. Have I gone past these things? Have I played these? Have I played these? He calls Chippy out. We've done that. So again. And we played the song, didn't we? What is this? Alex Brigham sings to Luke, the judge, Delulu. Angie jumps into the box. Ask Luke if it's a storyline. Right. So this is where people thought it was a storyline. Sorry.
I do, Mel. I do have a lot of bars
I hope
today.
he's singing to me, guys.
Alex, you know exactly what I'm doing, darling, because I'm on your other cam too, my darling. You know exactly what I'm doing. Don't sit here and make out that you're not reading my comments, and don't sit here and make out
this
that you're
is
not
why I
listening to
don't
my
like behind
comments,
the
moron.
scene phone calls, because people sitting as a viewer